Hello everyone. Today we're going to discuss all possible questions that could come from Act 1, Scene 2 of Macbeth. So make sure you watch this video until the end because if you're thorough with this, then no matter what question comes from this scene, you will be able to answer it. So let's begin. The first question, where does Scene 2 take place? A. In a desert heath. B. In a camp near forest. C. Inside the castle of King Duncan. Or D. In Macbeth's castle. So if you remember well, it takes place in a camp near forest. Yes. The second question. Why does King Duncan say that the bloody man can report of the revolt? So this is an answer. When King Duncan sees a sergeant who is wounded in the battle and looking at his plight means the sad condition, the king says that the man can give the latest report of the battle. So, looking at his plight. Moving to the third question. Why does Malcolm call the sergeant a brave friend? If you remember in the scene, he says, "Hail the brave friend." Okay, A, because they were childhood friends. B, because he bravely fought in the war. C, because they know each other from a long time. Or D, because he fought bravely to free Malcolm from captivity. Yes, the answer is D, because he fought bravely and freed Malcolm from the captivity of the enemy. Fourth question. Why did the sergeant first call the battle doubtful as to who would win? Again, this is an important question. The sergeant said that initially it seemed doubtful as to who would win because the two armies were clinging on to each other like two tired swimmers. And they were hampering each other's movement. Hence, they were struggling to move. And this is why the sergeant first said that it was doubtful as to who would win. The fifth question. What does the sergeant compare the battle between MacDonald and Macbeth to be? A. Just like lightning striking. B. A turbulent storm. C. Two tired swimmers holding on to each other. Or D. Lions attacking hare. So he compares it to two tired swimmers holding on to each other. Sixth one. What does sergeant mean when he describes Macbeth as disdaining fortune? The answer is, even if fortune was smiling and supporting the enemy army, and there was a large army against him means Macbeth, Macbeth defied all odds against him and fought the battle with valor and confidence. So he was scorning upon fortune, even if fortune was supporting the enemy and fortune or luck wasn't on Macbeth's side. Seventh one. So this is also an important part. Of kerns and gallows glasses is supplied, and fortune on his damned quarrel smiling showed like a rebel's whore. How was the villainous rebel MacDonald supported? So MacDonald was supported by the ever increasing number of lightly armed foot soldiers. So who are lightly armed foot soldiers? The kerns. And heavily armed soldiers, they are the gallows glasses, who gathered from the Western Isles. Even fortune was smiling and supporting MacDonald like his lover. So all these people supported MacDonald. Who is called the rebel's whore? Fortune or luck is called rebel's whore. But all was too weak. For whom? So we already know all was too weak for the brave Macbeth. who scorned upon fortune, and along with his sword that reeked of blood of the people that he had killed, and like valor's favorite, made his way across to MacDonald. So this is an important part in this scene, so make sure you are thorough with this part. Eighth one, how was MacDonald slayed? So you can choose more than one option, or even one option can be the answer. A. Macbeth pierced his heart. B. Split him up from his navel to his jaws. C. Hit his head upon the battlements, or gave him a slow and torturous death. Yes. So the first one is split him up from his navel to his jaws. And then what did he do? He hit his head upon the battlement. Exactly right. Ninth one. Which figure of speech is used in the line carved out his passage? So if you remember, Macbeth had carved out his passage through the army and gone towards MacDonald to slay him. So which figure of speech is used here? It is metaphor, because when we read carved out his passage, it evokes an image of a sharp blade that is slicing through something. So therefore, it is trying to signify that Macbeth is really strong and he's literally cutting through his enemy with ease. So this could be a very important question. 10th question. As whence the sun gins his reflection, shipwrecking storms and direful thunders break. So from that spring whence comforts seem to come, discomfort swells. Again, very, very important portion. There's a good chance this is going to come in the examination. So what does the above lines mean? The above lines mean that from the source where the sun rises, shipwrecking storms and thunders can also come from the same source. So it means that from the source of where we seek comfort, discomfort or danger can also come from the same source. Very, very important portion. 11th one. What is the sergeant trying to imply from the above lines? The sergeant wants to tell King Duncan that just when they thought that they had success and had got victory, a new problem arose where the King of Norway attacked with fresh troops. 12th question. What was Macbeth's and Banquo's reaction when the Norwegian king began a fresh assault? A. They were dismayed. B. They were concerned that they would lose. C. They tried to flee, that is, run away. Or D. They were ready to attack with twice the force. Now, if you remember, King Duncan had asked, were they dismayed? But they were not. They were ready to attack with twice the force. Yeah. 13th. What ironical statement did the sergeant make when King Duncan asked if Macbeth was dismayed? The sergeant said that just like how sparrows frighten eagles or rabbits, that's the hare, frighten a lion, the new challenge frightened them. So it was a very ironical statement that the sergeant made. How did Macbeth and Banquo attack the enemy? Again, important. They attacked the enemy with twice as much force as before. They were like cannons loaded with double the ammunition. 15th one. What reason does the sergeant give for such a strong attack by Macbeth and Banquo? So you can choose more than one option. They wanted to bathe in the enemy's blood. They wanted to recreate another Golgotha. they wanted to win at any cost, or D, they wanted to teach the enemy a lesson? The answer is A, they wanted to bathe in the enemy's blood and they wanted to recreate another Golgotha. 16th one. So well, thy words become thee as thy wounds. Who does King Duncan say these words to? A, to the sergeant, B, to the Thane of Cawdor, C, to Lennox, or D, to Ross? It is to the sergeant. If you remember, the sergeant was wounded. 17th one. Who looks at the Thane of Ross and says, what a haste looks through his eyes. He looks that seems to speak things strange. And the answer is Lennox. Yes, so when he looks at the Thane of Ross, he says that he has a hurried expression in his eyes and it looks like he wants to say something strange. 18th one. From where did the Thane of Ross bring news from? A, Jiff, B, Thiff, C, Norway, or D, Fiff? That was a confusing one. The answer is D, Fiff. 19th one. Who was referred to as Bellona's bridegroom? A, Macbeth, B, Thane of Ross, C, Banquo, or D, Thane of Cawdor? It is A, Macbeth. The 20th one. What news did the Thane of Ross bring to King Duncan? Again, an important part. In Fiff, the Norwegian flags fly and mock their country and frighten their people, where the King of Norway, along with a large army, assisted by the Thane of Cawdor, began a disastrous battle. But Macbeth, in his strong and well-tested armor, just like the husband of the Roman goddess of war. So who's the Roman goddess of war? Bellona. That's why he's called Bellona's bridegroom. Attacked in equal terms and broke their enemy's spirit and came victorious. So this is the news that the Thane of Ross brings. 21. Only under what condition does the King of Norway get to bury his men? A, till they give the title of King of Norway to Macbeth. B, till they apologize to King Duncan. C, till they give all their land to Macbeth. Or D, till they pay $10,000 at St. Colmay's Inch. It is D. Yes, till they pay $10,000 at St. Colmay's Inch. Correct. 22nd. What verdict does King Duncan give? A, to pronounce the death of Thane of Cawdor. B, to kill the King of Norway. C, to make Macbeth his successor, or to give Macbeth the title of Thane of Cawdor. So if you remember, there are two verdicts that King Duncan gives. First is to pronounce the death of Thane of Cawdor, and then to give Macbeth the title, the Thane of Cawdor. 23rd one. What does King Duncan mean by what he hath lost, noble Macbeth hath won? A, King of Norway has lost and Macbeth has won. B, Macbeth will inherit the title of Thane of Cawdor. C, when one person loses, the other one wins. Or D, Macbeth had won the hearts of everyone, including the king. So which among this is the answer? That the Thane of Cawdor has lost his title and Macbeth will inherit the title of the Thane of Cawdor. So what he has lost, Macbeth has won that. Okay, so that is the end of these 23 questions and I hope you got most of the answers right. Please share this video among your friends. And if you haven't subscribed, do it right now. Until we meet next time, take care and God bless.